Well, if you want to get out your Bibles this morning, we're going to be in Jeremiah chapter 11 as we continue our study through the prophet of Jeremiah. And as you guys are arriving there, long ago in ancient Rome, the most heinous of criminals were brought before Caesar to be sentenced. And one criminal was accused of murdering his mother-in-law. And what made this crime so particularly heinous and depraved was that after he killed her, he allegedly cannibalized her body. And Caesar said to the man, "What do you have to say for yourself?" And he said, I did it all, I'd do it again, I wouldn't do one thing differently. And so Caesar said, well, then you're going to be put into the Colosseum, and you're going to be forced to do battle with men and vicious beasts, and the people of Rome are going to delight in the spectacle of your death. And the tribunes and the officials who heard all this, they nodded one to another in agreement, for they could think of no more fitting punishment, because after all, the man was gladiator. And you see, that story reflects the times of Jeremiah, where the people had broken the covenant, they had sinned heinously, and they were no longer sorry. They actually are conspiring against the Lord. And so when we arrive in chapter 11, Jeremiah, he's God's spokesman in these very dark times. And it's going to lead the darkness to disaster. Now, we find ourselves this morning starting into Jeremiah's fourth message. So Jeremiah gives 13 messages in total throughout his prophecy, and we've covered 3 up to this point. But chapters 11 and 12 constitute the fourth message, and it's all about the broken covenant and then conspiracies against the Lord. Now, it's probably birthed from this message when King Josiah found the book of the law. And to be truthful, he didn't find it, but indeed Hilkiah, the high priest, found it, and he actually had it read before King Josiah. And King Josiah was so moved by it that he tore his clothes, which was a sign of mourning. And then he had the word of the Lord read to all the people. And it sparked what would be at least outward revival or reformation. And if this is the case, that this message actually took place at this time, it would be 621 BC, which would be the 18th year of King Josiah's reign and the 6th year of Jeremiah's prophecy.